So we're in the lounge. My name is Miss UltraLounge, and I'm here today with my co-host,
Shawnee.
and we have a special guest in the house.
Hey Renee. What's up, Crystal? I'm making you blush.
He said we're making him blush.
What is your name?
I go by DJ Kingsley, and a lot of people.
So we're here for a special reason today. We're in this nice club. What is it called?
Evolution Nightclub and Ultra Lounge.
So what kind of people are you planning to cater to?
From the professional crowd to everyday people, to the hip hop crowd, and there is a night for every different race. Let me take the gender out, basically.
Decided to actually come about doing Evolution, and what made you feel like it would be a success in regards to having the professional crowd, the hip hop crowd, the Brazilian crowd on different nights, and how do you anticipate getting out to those audiences? Give us a little.
Well, Evolution Nightclub is an opportunity that came to me from a friend of mine named Keeson, works in the industry, being Ghostface there, previously, and still caught up in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So, that opportunity came by, so we decided, we've all been in the industry, the music industry for so long, that we decided to use all our resources to make it happen. And as far as all the different type of people we want to target, we've got Lounge Magazine, people such as yourself and Crystal. We have V from base management, base construction. We are really using our network up with world-class party pimp. That's Funk Master Flex, crew of team of hard workers. Big up Man Styles and Paul Nuts. They will be operating the hip hop night in here as well. So like I said, hopefully we can work with Rosa, with the Brazilian community, have something to offer them, and one more night with the with the Spanish community. And let's not forget the most important part, something that lacks in Bridgeport, something for the mature crowd, the 25 and older professional crowd, and that's going to be our Friday night.
Okay. So you're saying on Saturday night you can expect some New York in the house.
As you can see, we built the stage to cater to world-class party pimp now, Funk Master Flex, where it's going to be a lot of artists touching the stage. If you anybody that we knew when we were doing the Dean's Point after, it's going to be an example of they're going to be doing. He's going to be here, other celebrity DJs, celebrity artists. That's what's going to be going on Saturday. And then the Friday nights is going to be a lot of old school vibe, the 90s old school vibe. We're going to have old school DJs, old school artists, starting from the happy hour, period with live, bands, etc. And, the Sunday night will be catered to the Brazilian community.
Okay, so Kingsley, how is your club going to be different from the clubs in this area that previously exist now?
One thing I know that lacks in Bridgeport is there's not too many clubs is able to do, all the different, all this different stuff that, we're spoken about. And for this to work, we have to have a good security. It's going to start from, the front of the club where people are going to greet you, in a professional, manner. You are going to be very well respected when you walk in this door.
So you're going to be a standard, period.
Definitely.
There's a level where, regardless of the night, there's a standard for you to get inside the door.
Definitely.
Okay. Also, just to give us a highlight, you decided to take this club over. From your standpoint, you decided to take this club over to bring something new to Bridgeport and for people to respect what's going to happen here. Because over the past, there's just been so many. When it comes to clubs, for the mature clubs such as myself, Miss Crystal, and alike, we're hesitant to come out because we just don't want to mix ourselves with certain class or certain.
It's a reputation as well as fights and
things like that. So, and you try to bring something where you're going to have mature crowd on Fridays or Thursday, whatever the case may be, Brazilian and so forth. How are you going to make sure people know what nights is what and stuff? Or, I know you're going to do
it's a very good question. I mean, we're going to try all different type of marketing, whether it's the Facebook, World Star Hip Hop, Lounge Magazine, back to my shameless, plug. I keep, saying Lounge Magazine because, as you know, I've been involved with many different magazines, and sometimes you have, you know where you want to go with it, and it doesn't work, and you end up changing. A lot of clubs have came in trying to do this grown and sexy stuff, and when it's really not working and they have to pay the bills, they end up changing it. So with all the different nights that we trying to do, there's something about that Friday night that is so special to Crystal, myself, and you. When I look in the Lounge magazine, I see many different things going on in there. It's open to whoever wants to spend money, with it, with the magazine. But at the same time, it's done with the taste, So, actually no, Catching Wreck Entertainment, DBA Catching Wreck Marketing will be 20 years. So looking forward to my 20th.
So is that your first company?
20th year anniversary.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you. The company's been around for a very long time in terms of, DJ, myself as a DJ, doing the mixtape, radio, venturing into the marketing. Run one of the biggest record stores, Sunscreen record store in Connecticut in the past. And, it's my pleasure to work with, people that's coming up in the, entertainment field. But, that's really where I specialize in.
So what's made you deviate from that and now start something that is kind of technically outside of your element, even though it still relates to hip hop and music, but at the same time it's not running it's running a club, it's running a restaurant. So it's kind of different.
It's one of those where when you walk in a place and based on the way it's designed, you could tell the people behind it. Like as a DJ, you walk in a club. I remember back in the days when we were spinning records. If a DJ was designing the DJ booth, he wanted to make sure that it was bigger enough to pack his records. Now there's no more records, so you just gotta have enough space. When you walk in there, based on the way the stage is set up, based on the way the DJ booth, just the way everything is set up, you can tell that the person is directly connected into that field and he helped, design it. So it's outside, but it's really not outside because it's one of those doing what you like to do. Music at all times. And I recall during my early days when I was punching in the time clock, and fortunately for me, I had a manager that allowed me to listen to music and bring in my tape decks and make copies of mixtape. Allowed me to fax my playlist to record companies. Prior to getting connected with it, with a record label. So as long as there's music around,
it's in your blood.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, you're true entertainment. You just love entertainment.
I love it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So when should we expect the opening?
Opening will be May 20th to be exact. We will be doing our ribbon cutting on that day. Hopefully we'll have the mayor of Bridgeport in here. We plan to invite the Bridgeport, city council as well. And people from all different areas. Like I said, we want to have the live band during the happy hour. We will have sponsorship from our connection with different liquor companies and the Sean Johns and whatnot. And leading into the live DJ during the night. And then Fogmaster First will do his brand opening here the following day,
on the
Saturday, which is the 21st, followed by the Brazilian night. And then the following week is the Memorial Weekend. We all had to do something big.
So when everything is all up and running, so if Lounge wanted to come in and do an event, how would I go about it?
It's always contact management, which would include myself, and Lounge Magazine will always be welcome. And this is not a shameless plug. I mean, let me tell you guys something. They do what they do. It's not too many event planners I really respect in this game around. Lounge Magazine is one of them. V from Vase Construction, she's vase management, but she like the vase construction because that's what pays the bills right now. But she will put on the vase management hat and really pack the room. And I don't respect too many people because a lot of you guys just do it for money, and there are people that do it respectively and do it like it's supposed to be done. Even when they take an L, they still make sure that everybody has fun when they do it. And Lounge Magazine is one of them. So it will be our pleasure to collaborate with you guys as much as we can.
Thank you.
So Kingsley, I'm understanding that Friday night